100-year anniversary is quite the accomplishment. It means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. But what started as one family in one location is now over 36 locations and 1,500 employees strong. This is our story.
The Royal Group is one of the largest independently owned corrugated solution providers in the country. We pride ourselves on creating value-added solutions for our most demanding customers. How we do this is through investment in technology platforms that really allow us to be able to have a competitive edge to create those solutions that provide overall value for our customers.
I think that's an important part of who we are. You know, the combination of the capabilities that we have and the culture that we've created here, I think, are two things that have really separated us from our competition. The most important reason I wanted to come to work here was to work for Jordan Nerenberg, who at the time was the president of the company. Jordan was a very well-known person in our industry. He ran a very successful business, had a great family, and was very well respected by people both professionally and personally. And frankly, those are the goals that I had. You know, I wanted to be like that. And I thought, what better way to learn how to achieve those goals than actually work for someone that had done it.
I'm Jordan Nerenberg, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about the history of the founding of the Royal Group. It wasn't until my dad, Sam Nerenberg, came here after the First World War that the story began. He started with a horse and buggy. My dad would pick up wooden boxes, and his customer base was just west of what is now the Chicago Loop. Herman came and joined his brother Sam in the box business. They moved on from the horse and buggy to manufacturing wooden boxes. And during the Second World War, Royal really won an award from the government for their service during World War II. Molly was my dad's elder sister, and she came here before the First World War and was in the wooden box business. My dad and uncle merged their business, Royal Box Company, with Molly's Continental, and they formed Royal Continental Box. In 1960, we made this enormous capital investment in a combiner, and the building literally burnt to the ground. There was no Royal at that point. And I went in, and my brother, we got all the files out of the office because the fire was raging in the back and the firemen were there. We went into the office and saved the files. I want to add, and this is extremely important, every single employee was kept on the payroll. Not one person was laid off. Not one. We kept everybody. And although some competitors, some brokers were saying Royal was out for the count, the next day we were delivering boxes. I like to think that was our really greatest hour of crisis. When nobody thought we were coming back, we did come back, and we never lost a single customer. The major move that I made was inviting Bob McIlvaine to join the company.
When I came here in 1990, I saw Royal as a very successful company, focusing on good culture and also great relationships with customers.
Just before I joined the company in February of 1996, Jerry Nerenberg, Jordan's brother, decided to retire. And Jordan named Bob McIlvaine the president and CEO of the company, and Jordan became the chairman. Jordan and the Nerenberg family wanted Bob and his management team to run the family business for them and to grow the business as well. So we're in a very competitive marketplace in Chicago, the most competitive in the country actually. So we really had to come up with a good plan, a good strategy to differentiate ourselves in the marketplace. So we were very fragmented, we had an identity crisis. So we decided that we were going to go to the market with one identity, with one name, one recognizable name, and that was the Royal Group. That way our salespeople didn't have to carry multiple business cards, they had one card. Our customers didn't have to deal with multiple people, multiple customer service people, multiple sales reps. It became a one-stop shop solution for our customers. So now, under the Royal Group, the customers get all of the advantages of those different plants and locations, but they get to do it in a way that's easy for them to do business. So that was a huge step in the right direction for us. Customers received it very well. The marketplace received it very well. And we did pick up a lot of significant business as a result of that. When we had this single identity of the Royal Group, we had to develop a mission statement that was supportive of that. So we came up with what I think is a timeless mission statement. It's to provide value-added solutions for the most demanding customers. And it's really an invitation to our customers to come to us with the biggest problems that they have, packaging related, and let us solve them for them. So that's what we did. We came up with that mission statement. With it is a combination of solutions, both product related and service related. The people that work in the company, they get all the support that they need, all the training that they need, all the resources that they need to be able to do their jobs and to be able to do their jobs well. I believe this so much that I hired my son to come work here in this company. And he is one of our sales reps. So there were 3 generations of Chervenkos at the Royal Group at one time. And that's not just me. There's many people at Royal who have multiple family members working in the company.
Without a family member to run a business, it just didn't make a lot of sense for the family to continue the business. So they decided to sell it. I had been involved, with many industry associations, and Jordan had as well. So we knew, all the different players in the industry at that time, and we interviewed several to see if there was interest, learn more about their companies. As we went through that process, we realized that the only one that really made the most sense to us was the Schwarz family and Schwarz Partners. Number one, it was a family business. Jack Schwarz is an icon in the industry, he was back then as well. And more importantly, he had 2 sons, 2 young sons that were entering into the business that would provide a succession plan for generations. We really liked that.
The Royal Company was an old company. Today it's 100 years old. And for a company to survive for that length of time before we were involved, they had several plants, they had some really good people, and we saw a great opportunity to expand what we were doing in the paper business. The Nerenberg family, they had a lot of the philosophy that we have today, and I say congratulations to all of those folks that were involved in that company then. And again, I say thank you to the people that are with us now, and I'm so proud of what they've done, and it's just amazing that we can compete with some of these giants and really do a very good job. I've been able to surround myself with some really great people, very smart people, very good people, and people are the key to success of any company today, in my opinion.
I would go back to the Royal Group, and our wanting to grow in the packaging business is basically 2 family businesses that came together. And those family businesses shared similar values, and those values were able to work together to make the company what it is now. This is what you have to do to make a company thrive. You can't starve the company of capital. You have to treat your people the way you want to be treated. You have to have great leadership. All those things, key ingredients to the success of Royal and our future success.
Both companies, both families believed in treating people well. They'd both been around for a long time. Jordan Nerenberg wanted to pass it along to another family business that he knew would be good stewards of the company.
I started in '97, so it's really great for me to watch us grow from a smaller, few machines out in the plant to the plant facility that we have now, and watching family come on board. So my daughter has just recently started working here. She's in the accounting department as an admin. The loving and caring environment that we have here, we've really worked hard to build a family-oriented culture. And so for me, that helps get me out of bed, and knowing that at the end of the day, I'm going to help other people be successful within our company as well.
Right, I think it's pretty amazing that our company has been around for 100 years. And to be able to retain a culture, retain customer focus and an employee-based focus on the business is pretty tremendous. But it's a testament to how the Schwarz family and the leadership we have within the Royal Group, they give a lot of autonomy to us at the local level. I give autonomy to my managers so that we don't end up with the heavy-handed corporate type approach where employees are treated as a number and just one large group. So I think it's important that it starts from the top at every level, that we treat each other with dignity and respect, we treat each other like family. That has helped us be more and more successful each year. So starting from, making wooden crates 100 years ago, progressing through the technological advances of our industry, figuring out how to be successful while retaining the culture that's so important to us as a company and so important to our success.
When I get up every morning, I'm excited to come to TRG as an employee of such a great company. And it's really the people that what motivates me every day. If you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. Well, that's an example of being a part of TRG.
It really is a team feel because just being down here in MaxPack, we're one branch, but any project that I've had or questions, I've been able to reach out to people in California, Indianapolis, New Jersey. It doesn't matter what plant I work at. I really have people out there to support me.
It's quite an accomplishment to be able to reach a 100-year benchmark. I don't know of too many other companies in the industry that have said that, but not only just reach that, but reach it in a fashion that it's still with the ability to forward look into the future, to have the notion to continue this path, I think is very important. Being part of the Schwarz Group and their reinvestment into the companies, I think to me, gives me a comfort level that they are going to take it to the next level and to continue down this path over the next 100 years and beyond. We don't know what that looks like, but I certainly think with their commitment is a big thing here that is second to none from what I've seen.
It's really a joint focus on the customer as well as the frontline employee. We really center everything around making those two groups successful. In fact, even Jack Schwarz has proposed the question before, which one's more important, our employees or our customers? And really at the end of the day, they're both equally important, and just having a company that recognizes that, I think, is very unique in today's age.
We have customers that have needs. I mean, Bob McIlvain, John Schwarz, we've gone to customers together personally. And you don't get that at a lot of companies, the fact that they're just willing to say yes and do whatever it takes to make sure we're taking care of our customers as well as our people. The versatility and flexibility that we have amongst our locations. So that versatility goes a long way with our customers.
All of these successes, all of this teamwork is really what is propelling this company into the next chapter of the next 100 years for the Royal Group to thrive and survive. It's this legacy that has been left from a culture which started over 100 years ago, which really resonates today. And it's really exciting to be part of a company where something that started so long ago, a company that was based about people, still lives today as the main driving force for the company's success.
We have a culture where I think when you go around to all of our facilities and our plants, you know that people care, and there's a deep care for what they're doing on a daily basis, what they're doing for our customers. They care about our customers, genuinely want to be around our employees, and it truly is a family atmosphere.
Anybody can buy the equipment, the technology, the assets to be a low-cost producer, but it's the people that are going to make a difference. One of the reasons we were so excited about Royal was the management team we inherited. Over the last couple of years, some of those have changed out, and that's going to happen more in the future. But what's exciting now is the new team that's coming on board, another fresh set of ideas, fresh way of looking at things. To me, that those new people, those new ideas coming on board is going to be really fun to see over the next 20 years.
The company and the industry is going to continue to look for innovation and look for newer technology, how to get faster, how to get more nimble. What are our customers going to be asking of us that may be more demanding or that somebody else may not want to do, our competition doesn't want to do? So when I think about it, it's a little bit of a challenge to us every day, every year to think about where are we going to go, what are we going to do, how are we going to get better? And if we continue to be driven by that mission statement, or what a lot of people say is their North Star, if we can continue that focus, I think we're going to have an amazing next 100 years.